Kwanzaa is a 7-day holiday that begins on December 26th and ends on January 1st of each year. It's a cultural celebration of history, African roots. It's a celebration that begins to look back in the past, tries to assess who African American people are, how they are connected to a larger world, larger than the United States. It's a holiday that also looks forward, looks in the future, and begins to grapple with the question of where are black people going. But it's also a holiday that begins to embrace other aspects of the national community. It's a celebration that's not for black people only. It's a celebration that brings diverse groups of people together. Just to give you an example, you can find Kwanzaa in the Smithsonian every year, which is in Washington, D.C., the big museum. You can find Kwanzaa being celebrated in Jewish synagogues. You can find Kwanzaa in Unitarian churches across the country. You can find Kwanzaa in a diverse, in a select group of institutions that you would never think that it would appear. And the fact that it occurs right after Christmas gives an opportunity for other groups to speak to what it means to come together at the end of the year. Now, we all do that, and it's not to say that African Americans don't celebrate Christmas. African Americans are lifelong Christians, still celebrate Christmas much more than they celebrate Kwanzaa. But it at least allows another story to be told about a people's history, and it brings together the national community that's very diverse in the 21st century. So, you have this holiday cornucopia, as I call it. You have Kwanzaa, Christmas, you have Hanukkah, although it sort of rotates, and you may even have the Chinese New Year that sometimes is close to the holiday Ramadan. So, again, sometimes close, but Ramadan occurred much earlier in the calendar year this year. And that these holidays have not only a way of bringing people together, but speaking to other aspects of the national community. It was mistaken in the early phase of the holiday's history as being something that was sort of based on African religion, based on that it was anti-Christian in certain ways, and those were myths. It was meant to reconnect African Americans back to a cultural base, and that cultural base being the continent of Africa.